Hello everyone, welcome to Gueta channel. In this presentation, I am going to talk about paper 315 EA, unit number 3, which particularly deals with word stress and sentence stress or features of connected speech. Friends, in order to communicate very effectively, you need to pronounce the words very clearly and with correct word stress. If you speak with correct word stress, your speech will become more natural and more effective. Before we talk about word stress, I would like to spare a few minutes on explaining syllables to you. Because without knowing about syllables, you cannot understand anything about word stress. I'm going to speak some words here, and I want you to pay close attention to the sounds of these words, how they are spoken. I may repeat certain words, and I would also suggest to all of you that you should also speak it at home or along with me whenever I ask you to do so. Because this paper is about speaking, and speaking requires practice and more practice. So let us get started. Fast, master, beautiful, information, university. Again, I will speak these words. Fast, master, beautiful, information, university. Now, in these words, do we speak all sounds in the same way, or can you hear some difference in the sounds, certain sounds which are spoken? When we speak certain sounds in a word with some force, it means it has stress on it. And these words are not spoken in one breath. We take a break in between, particularly when the word is a little long. For example, when I speak the word fast, it is spoken only in one breath. But when I speak the word basket, then there is a break that you can hear. When I speak the word banana, you can hear 3 different sounds here. So that is what syllables are all about. Syllable is a unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound in it. Remember, each syllable needs to have one vowel sound in it. I will also share one tip with you to find out about the number of syllables in a word. Put your hand under your chin like this and speak the word loudly. Fast, master, beautiful, information, university. Now you can see that when I speak the word fast, my chin touches my hand only once. Fast. When I speak the word basket, my chin touches my hand twice. Basket. When I speak the word beautiful, you can see that it touches my hand 3 times. Beautiful. When I speak the word information, see the movement. Information. How many times does the chin touch the hand? It is 4 times, which means that the word information has 4 syllables in it. So this is how you can also find out about the number of syllables in a word. Let us see words having 1 syllable. Book, boy, key, car, life, love. Words having 2 syllables are some examples: garden, basket, napkin, water. Words having 3 syllables: family, banana, happiness, Wednesday. Can you hear 3 sounds here? Family or banana. Similarly, words having 4 syllables are irregular, information, literature, ordinary, technology, celebration. Words having 5 syllables are personality, anniversary, imagination, university, electricity, appreciation. Now, with these examples, you will be able to understand what syllables are and how to count the number of syllables in a word. Another way to help you learn more about syllables is to make use of dictionary. In a dictionary, the syllable of words are given with a small dash in between. You can also make use of online dictionary these days because it is very easy for you to make use of online dictionaries, or if you have downloaded a dictionary on your mobile, then it is easy for you to find out about the number of syllables and about the correct pronunciation of the word. You can also go to dictionary.com, where if you type the word that you are looking for, it will not only give you the meaning of the word but also the sound of the word. Now let us talk about word stress. If the word has 1 syllable in it, you don't have to think about word stress. If the word has 2 or more syllables, 1 syllable is stressed, which means it is pronounced more strongly and clearly. So when I speak the word fast, it is only 1 syllable and therefore no stress. When I speak the word person, it is made up of 2 syllables, person. And can you hear the stress? It is on the first syllable, person. Beautiful. 3 syllables are there in this word, and the stress is on the first syllable, that is beau. Beautiful, and it is to be pronounced as beautiful. Information. How many syllables are there? 4 syllables. Information. And where is the stress? Information. It is on the third syllable, that is may. Information. Next word, university. U-ni-ver-se-ti, which means it has 5 syllables as we have already seen. Now where is the stress in this word? Ver. University. So the syllable which is more prominent than the others in a word is said to receive the stress. Stress also means greater breath force, greater muscular effort, and greater vibration of vocal cords in the case of voiced sounds. In short, stress means you pronounce some syllables more strongly, more loudly, and more clearly than the others. The syllable on which there is a pitch change is said to have the primary or tonic stress. Primary stress is indicated in a dictionary by putting a vertical line like an apostrophe sign above and in front of the stressed syllables. Here are some examples which you can see on your screen. Ka. The stress is shown with the help of a vertical line before the letter C or the first sound, ka. Doctor. Here the syllable that is stressed is do. Doctor. Ability. So the stress is on B. Ability. Intelligent. The stress is on te. Intelligent. Enthusiastic. Here the stress is on a. Enthusiastic. Only one syllable can be stressed in a word. Not all syllables are stressed. In long words, there can only be one primary stress and one secondary stress. Now let us consider the rules of word stress. I want you to listen to these words very carefully and attentively. Sample, captain, master, table, rainy, happy, ugly, lovely. Can you hear the stress? Where is the stress? Yes, correct. It is on the first syllable. So, rule number 1 is, in most 2-syllable nouns and adjectives, the first syllable is stressed. Sample. So, the first syllable is stressed here. Sample. Captain. Stress on the first syllable. Captain. Master. So stress on the first syllable. Master. Likewise, you can practice the rest of the words. Now, listen to these words. Relax. Receive. Explain. Prevent. About. Around. Behind. Where is the stress in these words? It is on the second syllable. So rule number 2 is, in most 2-syllable verbs and prepositions, the second syllable is stressed. Relax, receive, explain, prevent, and likewise. Another thing that I would like to draw your attention to here is that I have used the word most two-syllable verbs and prepositions, which means that there might be some exceptions to certain rules also. And another thing I would like to clarify here is that in my presentation, I have shown the words which are stressed, or rather the syllables which are stressed in capital letters for you to understand that these are the syllables which carry word stress. Now consider these words: happily, angrily, instantly, normally, gardener, manager, publisher, character. Where do you hear the stress? It is on the first syllable. And these are the words which have 3 syllables in them: happily, angrily, or gardener, manager. So 3 syllables. So the third rule is, in 3-syllable adverbs and nouns ending with ly or er, the first syllable is normally stressed. Happily, angrily, instantly, normally, gardener, manager, publisher, character. Now, listen to these words: decision, separation, technician, delicious, fantastic, sufficient, official, capable, media, selfish. So, rule number 4 is, in words with suffixes sion, tion, ian, ious, ic, the stress falls on the syllable preceding the suffix. That means the syllable that comes directly before the suffix. So if you have a word like decision, the stress is on C, decision. And here the stress is on the second syllable, decision, occasion, confusion, separation, compensation, operation, technician, electrician, beautician, delicious, religious, superstitious, fantastic, elastic, erratic. So here, in these words having these suffixes, you do not have to think about the number of syllables a word has, but you have to focus only on the suffix, and you have to put stress on the syllable that comes before the suffix. Another set of suffixes are IENT, IAL, ABLE, IA, ISH. Here also the stress falls on the syllable preceding the suffix, that is, the syllable that comes before the suffix. So let us consider some examples here. Sufficient, ingredient, obedient, official, financial, essential, capable, durable, drinkable, media, academia, leukemia, selfish, establish, republish. The next rule is in words ending with suffixes cy, ty, phy, gy, al, stress falls on the second syllable preceding the suffix, which means the stress is on the third syllable from last. So consider these examples. Infancy. You do not have to think about how many syllables are there. You just have to focus on the third syllable from last. So if you consider the word infancy, it has 3 syllables in it, and therefore the first syllable is stressed here. Infancy. Democracy. Democracy. It has 4 syllables in it, and the syllable mo is stressed here because it is third from last. Frequency. Ability. Adversely. Dignity. Photography. Apostrophe. Geography. Biology. Apology. Phonology. Alphabetical. Cultural. Admiral. Now, in the next rule, we are going to see another set of suffixes. In many words with suffixes like ade, ee, eer, ese, ique, oon, the suffix itself is stressed, which means that the stress is placed on the suffix itself. Look at these examples. Brigade, invade, persuade, employee, referee, engineer, marketeer, volunteer, Japanese, Chinese, Nepalese, physique, unique, technique, balloon, cartoon, typhoon. Now, look at these words. Another rule, rule number 7. Blackboard, sunshine, bedroom, basketball, backbone, goldsmith, toothpaste. Where do you hear the stress? It is on the first syllable. So, rule number 7 is when a noun is made up of 2 words, which are also called compound words, the first syllable is stressed. Now, look at these words. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, ourselves. So, in reflexive pronouns, the second syllable is always stressed. Reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, himself, herself, ourselves. Next rule is words with weak prefixes are stressed on the root of the word. So you have abroad, advice, alone, attend, below, correct, expect, reduce. In this list of words, the prefix means a word which is placed before the word. So these are all weak prefixes: ed, ut, be, and we put the stress on the root word and not on the prefix. So this is all about the rules of word stress. In English language, there are certain words which are used as either nouns, adjectives, and verbs, which means that their meaning is the same, their pronunciation is also the same, but the stress or the accent changes when the function of the word changes. So we put accent or stress on the first syllable when the word is a noun or an adjective, and when the word is a verb, we put accent or stress on the second syllable. Look at these examples. Perfect, perfect, subject, subject, increase, increase, contest, contest, project, project. You must have noticed that here in these words the stress shifts. So when there is a noun or an adjective, the stress is on the first syllable, and when it is a verb, it is on the second syllable. There is another tip that I would like to give you. Whenever it is a verb, whenever the word is a verb, it is the second syllable that is stressed. So what is the sign for we? It is this. And how do we show to also? It is this. So whenever there is a verb that is we, the second syllable is stressed. Easy for you to remember? Now let us see certain examples. There is how the function changes. Can I get a refund? No, I cannot refund your money. In the first sentence, the word refund is used as a noun, and therefore the stress is on the first syllable, that is re. Can I get a refund? No, I cannot refund your money. Here, the stress is on the second syllable, refund. So here it is used as a verb. Another example. I want a salary increase, but they don't want to increase it. So here also, the stress in the first word is on in, first syllable, and when it is used the second time, it is used as a verb, and the syllable that is stressed is the second syllable, increase. Another example. The weather is just perfect for the road trip. Perfect. First syllable is stressed because it is a noun. My brother wants to perfect his bowling technique. My brother wants to perfect his bowling technique. Here, the stress is on the second syllable, fect, perfect. So most of the nouns and verbs have the same meaning. Only the grammatical function changes. However, there are certain exceptions here also, where the meaning changes from noun to verb. Let us look at these examples. Desert. When it is used as a noun, desert, it means an area covered with sand or a barren land where hardly anything grows. Desert. And another word, similar word with different stress, desert. It is a verb and the meaning also gets changed here. Desert means to abandon, to leave something. So here let us understand this concept with some examples. They were lost in a desert. Here the stress is on the first syllable. They were lost in a desert. People deserted the streets out of fear. People deserted the streets out of fear. Here the stress is on the second syllable. Another example of a similar kind where the word has a different meaning also. Not only the function of the word changes, but the meaning also gets changed. Content. When content is used as a noun, which it means parts contained in a magazine or a book or everything that is contained within something. The table of contents is given at the beginning of the book. The actors are good, but the film lacks content. So here the pronunciation is content and the stress is on the first syllable, content. When it is used as a verb, content, the pronunciation also changes and the stress also shifts from the first syllable to the second syllable, content. And meaning also changes here. Content means to make someone feel happy and satisfied. I am contented with my life. So content and content, two different meanings, different pronunciations and different stress pattern.